Hi, welcome, welcome to Web News. I'm your friend Amit Roy. Today, I want to table in front of you poachings, tiger poaching mainly, and leopard poaching and other poachings, and how illegal animal parts trades are flourishing in India and other places, adjoining places, how it is affecting the national security. Now, these things are very personal for me because I grew up in a place which used to be full of wildlife. Now, first, I want to tell you about a place that's near Bagdogra Airport. There's a place called Talma. In 1963 or 62, my father saw tigers there. Now you can see Sony photograph billboards. Imagine that change that has taken place. And also, there are adjoining areas like Gorumara, Jaldapada, that's not very far. It used to be teeming with tigers. Even in 20 years ago, 15 years ago, they're all vanished. I never saw a wild tiger in my life in the wild. I saw in the television and in zoos. But as a small kid, we were going by a car with my parents. And evening when we were crossing a dry riverbed, my mother and father shouted at me, "Look, look, tiger, tiger, tiger." Possibly I saw the tail, I still don't remember. Anyway, but this tiger are fascinating. They haunt me in my imagination. People want to identify with tigers. Now there are leopards also, plenty of leopards. Leopards are still existing, but every day you open newspaper, I see they're being poached. Now in this context, and to find out poachers and their connections, I went one day to nearby, 2 years ago, nearby forest warden. He's a famous man. First day I went, he was not there. And his deputy, a girl, welcomed me very well, presented me a cup of tea. Next day I went. This man was wearing a gun at his right side. And he said, "No, I don't tell you anything about this. Poachers." Okay, don't do that. And he said, I said, "I want to know, because this information is needed. And why only you are catching them and coming to the new race, why race are not being able to deliver? Or I said, these are all setups." He got angry. And so I suddenly saw many guns are pointed at me. Big rifles. Oh my God, I feel like Rambo. I said, "Look, man, look, look, look. If you keep right side of your band, you don't become a gringo. I'm a gringo. Though I'm not carrying anything." Okay? Anyway, the thing ended up like that. Now look, how this poaching I was following. Few years ago, I saw many, and then very recently also, I saw many turtles are being captured from trucks or buses. Truckload of turtles coming from Bihar, UP, and going towards the northeast or Bangladesh, and they're caught. Now these are going to China. There's a lucrative market in China. They're going via Bangladesh or via northeast through Burma and Kunming, etc. Now look, I want to tell you how leopards are being poached. Leopards are being poached every day, every day. Tigers are wiped out from many places, but these days tigers aren't being told. Tigers are coming back. Now India has 3,000 tigers, but poaching has gone up drastically. Now it says in 2021, poaching 96 tigers were killed, 106 tigers was killed, died, and 127 died in 21. And among those, many are poached. In Maharashtra itself, it's alarming. In 21, 17 tigers were poached, while 20, it was only lesser. Oh, sorry. And leopards are being poached drastically also in Maharashtra. These are government data. 32 leopards were poached. And previous years also like that. Numbers are more or less, but it's increasing. And here near my places, many areas, every day leopards are being killed. With poisons, with bows and arrows. I petitioned to a lot of people. You know, in my so-called state, ministers have no time. They are caught with millions of rupees and with the paramours or harems. Paramours in harems. They are shameless people. For them to be in power is very important. And they have no time for wildlife. But I kept this information to American embassy. At least things are being recorded. That much I want. Though I am told that in Sundarban area and other places tiger numbers are increasing. I don't know. But you know, these tiger parts, business and skin and nails and teeth, first I found before 2000. And I was surprised that in Tibet they are going by Nepal. And I found out and reported that to American embassy. However, WWF's Indians honorary people, and I don't want to mention her name, whose main job is to earn NGO money, etc. I don't want money. I don't care for money. I want very personal these things are being killed. And she claimed that she was the first. Okay, I don't mind. You do. For me, tigers has to be saved. Tigers have to be saved. That is my concern. You take credit, no problem. Now look, these are going to China. Guangzhou is a market where you can see a lot of things are ending up, rhinos, horns, etc. And Chinese and pangolins, scales. So a lot of pangolins are being killed in Africa also these days. So, you know, Chinese believe if you want to have tiger parts and rhino horn, you become sexually very strong. But it's bullshit, it's no reality. Those tiger parts are dripped and rhinos are dripped into Viagra for a long time to give that effect. So you feel very fine. And besides, China has a lot of animal slaughterhouse, animal parts shop. The communists have signatory to the world against wildlife illegal trade, but they like to see other side because they are also very corrupt people. Besides, you know, they are using a lot of insurgent groups in India, even in central India, communist insurgent group to wipe out tiger because tigers are also part of economy. If you have the tigers, the economy around the jungle, economy will thrive due to safari tourism. Very important. So China wants that economy must not be, and those forests are usually around the impoverished areas. So China doesn't want these areas to be developed. China also takes elephant, ivory. You know, I wonder the chap called Virappan. He used to sell this thing via Cambodia, via Thailand, these things. He was a great poacher. And there is another chap called Northern India. His name is Sansar Chand. He has killed more than 200 tigers. He was called Virappan of the North. So look, these are the magnitude of things. And the point is, Indians must have a forest guard kind of things, like paramilitary force guarding the forest. Because forest is very unsafe these days. Before my father's time, if you go to the forest, you have only fear of the wild animal. Now these are the narcotic trades, insurgents, etc., etc. So I would recommend that there should be a forest guard, like in the style of paramilitary forces, who will definitely guard, because poachers have very automatic weapons and different kind of things. And that's how you can stop. And these things are helping very rapidly. This I went to Kaziranga National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage. Imagine the tourist impact it has. But still there are poachers, China-backed poachers there. Anyway, and also China, I want to tell, I forgot telling you about the China, not only animal parts, many exotic plants and woods. Like from India, there is a thing called sandalwood, scented wood, rosewood. They are stolen from India and taken via Bhutan or Nepal to China. And important chap of a government functionary, his house was raided and a lot of sandalwood was captured. If you go to Guangzhou, you see everything. You go to northern Burma, you can get. But poachers are stupid people. They don't make a lot of money except their $4, $5, $10. A real thing goes to China. So I must tell Government of India and other agencies that they must understand the impact of national security, because from that a lot of Chinese are coming inside. Chinese spies, Chinese PLA people in central India posing as Filipino or Nepalese. And Indians must look the matter seriously. Plus, this is good for economy. If you kill them out, all your wild animals, it affects you in the end. It's not good for environment. We need forests and wild animals. Thank you very much for persevering. Please like me and subscribe my channel. Best wishes. Thank you very much.